So you want to revise looking west. This is arguably the shortest section of the migration topics, and I think it's got, should we say, the most simple collection of things that you need to really keep in mind. Most of this unit is covering America. Why did people go to America? How did it begin? How does it, should we say, get changed by the slave trade, and how does that change Britain? And then why did they want independence for Britain? If you know those three sections, you know most of this entire unit. But at the same time, you need to know about three more groups of people. The Huguenots, why they came to Britain and how they changed it, Ulster plantations, and Highland clearances. If you know about all those things and you could quite confidently, with specific facts, tell me what those things are and how they changed Britain and why those people migrated, then you are sorted for this. But here's some other questions that might give you a bit of inspiration on thinking about, should we say, the significance or differences between these things. And I really, if you want to revise this, please answer these questions. The first one, why was trade the cause of both piracy and the Atlantic slave trade? So I'm trying to ask you there, can you tell me trade caused piracy because, and trade caused the Atlantic slave trade because? Why did it have an effect on both? For a second question, why are the Huguenots a good example of migration going well? Why is this, should we say, a good one? What might a bad one be? Think of an example we've seen already that might be a bad example of migration. I'll give you a hint. There is one in the modern migration section of this unit. And then lastly, which of the Ulster plantations or the Highland clearances was more successful in their new home? Why might that be? Please give specific examples when you're trying to answer these questions, because the thing is, if you are sitting there and going, yes, or you're sitting there and going, trades affects piracy because blah, you're not doing good enough. You need to explain your ideas clearly to be able to revise things properly. If you don't write as if you're writing in the exam every single time you answer one of these questions, you're not doing it properly. What you need to do is treat these questions like exam questions. You want to say everything you can from your brain. You want to use every fact you can. You want to explain as if you're talking to an absolute brick wall idiot. Because if you don't do that, you are failing yourself, because in the actual exam, you won't have practiced for it. You'll have practiced for doing a bare minimum amount of work. So I really urge you here, this is your moment. This is your moment to steal it. If you're just catching up, then please feel free to use this anyways, but I urge you now. This is your chance to revise and look over information. I'll reuse it in the other revision stuff, but please use this stuff at home. Answer those questions as best you can and use everything on Teams to your advantage. All right, good luck. See you later.